podcast where why am I sound a little sad? So today my niece suffered a miscarriage. My prayers were with her, of course. Yeah, a little somber. Now there are some good news regarding my gaming. I should have, I believe, if everything goes right, Bus Simulator 21 next month, guys, and I'm talking early next month, so I'm hoping. Everything goes right. Yeah, why I'm titled this Wednesday show, I really do not remember where I'm headed. I don't know if it's Rostock or I have a stop before Rostock. I really can't remember. I think we might have one in Magdeburg. I might be wrong, but maybe. Or we're on the road between the two, which it looks like we might be. It's a 300-kilometer jaunt. Yeah, to Magdeburg and Rostock. Okay. So, first thing we got to do is turn the engine up. Turn our light up. Talk. So, I think we did put one of the last time. We had a delivery. I think I'm hero because I had get over to for no traffic. Yeah, I gotta get over. I gotta get back on the freeway. So yeah, in the description, I ain't no lie. This, even if they have put like a support, I would still it says my favorite of console. And I mean console trucking is meant for the console, built for the console. Wait, time to hey. Well, you know, we got some rain. But ask you, wondering if this is still in the game or not. It looks like it's sticking too, so. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Oh, that's actually that's the case. I gotta turn this. So I don't like turning it to rain. Oh, here. My lights on rain. Safety feature. Really learned how to truck bus into this really came in. It's so dark. Yeah, so hoping next month again, hoping. If not that, I'll have college somewhere. I'm really gonna push to get bus simulator because that's take more pricier. They're also more likely of the two that wouldn't go on sale. Thinking the other may go on sale. I'm not sure one college slid too. Yeah, I know. Today's in a little bit of a somber mood. I haven't even known about one to play today, honestly. Started playing Crew 2 earlier. I tell you, oh god, I'm all over the road. I'm all over the road. Yeah, I'm really bad. I'm not today. What? Don't sound like going downhill though. That's weird. Yeah, I really couldn't get to sleep. I shouldn't be happy with the cruise control like that. This is got more of a hill than a downgrade down fall. Don't worry about the downgrade. Be nice if they had that, wait, I don't know what they do in Europe. Should, I mean, it's trucking, but, you know, but yeah. So when this show, going to Magdeburg, I really wasn't, again, wasn't sure where I was headed. That's why I didn't call it Magdeburg. Also, shocking, because I really honestly didn't know if it was still in the game. Cause I hadn't experienced since I've been back. But yeah, we got some rain, which is actually sticking, so that's a good sign there. You know, it's actually near the wipers. So yeah, that's saying, hoping to have bus simulator next month. The water bill is where I can hopefully be able to afford it with the internet. I hope I better get it. It's not too much. So we're gonna have bus 21 next month. I hope. Really hope on those. I really want to play it. Obviously. Enjoy Bus 1, 8. Well, I guess it was Bus 18. Kind of like Bus 1, though, you know. First one on console. At least the newer consoles were there. Was one before that. I just don't remember. I thought I got the other one was called Bus Driving. That's not the same company. I do know there has been some issues with it. Some of it won't affect me though, like the key binding issue. But will support if it's still a problem. I know it don't want to affect me. I've also seen out, of course, I know it came out yesterday. Jurassic World 2. Another game I hope eventually get, because I like that series. Same with Cottage Living. Well, the Water Village stays forward, so that might not be too far off either. So again, really want to get that as well. Call it for The Sims. For now, though, I wanted to enjoy playing this. I do still like. Even if they have, as I think I've heard, put support on this, aka the developers, producer, publisher, whatever's dropped it. Yeah, still my favorite. Of these type trucking, yeah, but let's face it, there's two of them on console. And yeah, the two of this got my support. Obviously, SnowRunner's its own little beastie, ain't it? I love SnowRunner, actually. I want to play some more with some, got some time. Seeing tonight, just trying to relax again, just joined recently. When he suffered miscarriage today. I also found she's got, I think it's what led to a sclerosis of the liver. Some really, somber today. Ooh. Can't wait to get, yeah, so if you're wondering, I'm going to be going eventually to Rostock. Not sure getting that in tonight, but I'm going to be going to Rostock. What I'm going to be doing, being I haven't put the mileage on this truck anymore really than I have on the cab, I'm going to be switching out this truck with my semi and picking up a new the box trailer for that. Just for everything. Hopefully there's no issues. I'm going to probably assign this truck to horse, so hopefully there's no issues. Or in many ways, I might have to buy a bloody new cab. It is, aka the negative. The negative on the weight. So I'm going to be dealing with the box part. Pick a box for cattle. That's what I want to do with this semi, I got options. It gives you more options. This. I like it, but you are limited to what cities you're going to with these. There's only certain cities that have the ports. I think I'm trying to remember how far Magdeburg is from, I think it's like, it might be about 600 kilometers up to Rostock. Also, since this trailer's had, this combo's had some issues with it. Yeah, other than that, again, still waiting on the map expansion for Truck Driver, of course. Oh, as soon as that launches, I'll bring it to you guys. As soon as it launches, but hopefully it's sometime this century. Should be, I mean, seriously, what's up with the delay on it? I thought it was supposed to be September, we're still waiting. I mean, that was out for a few months. I was like, I also don't like, I noticed they're not doing the Sedesco times that they used to. It used to be a weekly thing. I don't think they're doing it like that anymore. It's like also, of course, because I also got Real Farm, and I noticed, I don't think there was an update for that when I came back. It's got me concerned, because that game's got some bloody damn issues, too. Serious freaking issues that need fixing. Sorry, dude. I know that back trailer's all over the place back there. Could be because it's a dolly. Try to, unless it's going to Rostock also, try not to pick it up a second low, but if there's one going up to Rostock, I guess we could. More for the money, I guess. I've already been using logistics, I don't see any real point to it. I'm going for the mileage trophies now for this. And also don't have the radio on, as much as I would like to, because I actually like the music on here. I really just don't know if it's copyrighted. Wow. Empty. It's daytime though. It's hard to see. Of course, also, it's so weird. It's so interesting what happens. Of course, I learned about Dean Stockwell's staff. Well, it's interesting about when I went to my room, because it's, going to eat fun wine, relaxing. I watch YouTube back there. So I'm going to turn on my PS3, which is where I use for all that. And, interesting enough, I actually select play on my DVD to DVD that's in the system. And what starts playing, which is interesting, because I didn't know what's the one in there, was the A-Team, which was actually the episode with Dean Stockwell. It was so interesting how that happened. I didn't even know it. Yeah, I didn't even know that was the disc that was in there. Just accidentally hit it, and it was like, wow. Of course, I remember him best as Al from Quantum Leap. Remember he did also Galactica too, but also here he did an episode or something of Enterprise. I don't remember him from Enterprise. Someone mentioned him, so I don't remember that. I'm sure I'm trying to think of what the episode would have been. I remember I loved Enterprise. Well, like Scott Back. So his shows ain't got the best trucker. Scott Backer ones. I like to. Of course, I wasn't as far with New Orleans. NCIS, New Orleans. I'll be honest, once Chris got out of it, I really stopped watching him. Just wasn't the same without him. I don't know, that series. That also in that, or that last series, the supernatural crap that they were bringing into it. And not really, I get it, New Orleans, right, Louisiana, get a lot of the voodoo and stuff like that, but I don't know, maybe not the show for it. Got a pretty good rain too. Yeah, the fact that it's sticking and everything is a good sign, because it must have fixed that issue it had. There was water, it wasn't doing that. Again, I'm just hoping, praying that down. If they have, I wish they, gave up on it. I wish the least would try to ship it around so someone else got a company would want to pick it up. Right, because that would be, it's a decent license. It's got a lot of potential for it. Yeah, it's a little got some issues, but a lot of that, some of those issues, just for the fact is, it's at the peak at the what the requirements to run it. There's a reason why so much stuff changes on it. I know there is one issue right now with the sat nav on screen. Sat nav, when you first get in a truck, it's not on, and if you reset, go try to turn it back on, it doesn't work. That feature doesn't work. That's under this. That don't work for some reason for it. You have to literally reset the truck for it to work. At least I know the trailer's attached to my other truck or not. It's easy to get off. I really learned that trying to open the TwiStar with the front TwiStar's on accident. No, detached the trailer on one point. It's because you could actually see that sector easily, even though nothing was lighting up, so it's hard to tell what it was doing. It's a little feature noise with this. But they haven't, you know. It would have been something I would have seen. Like you had a flatbed, kind of what we have here. But you know, where you can actually haul other stuff too. Like, for instance, you could strap your load down with a flatbed, or even a sideboard for like the oil barrel deliveries, especially the oil barrel. First edition would be in a container truck, in a box truck. You wouldn't be. I don't think you'd be using a box to deliver that type of product. Now, especially, I don't think you'd be using it to haul with food. An interesting thing on that is that a refrigerator trailer. That stuff blow your mind, right? You're hauling fast food and so it should be a refrigerator. I gotta get a drink. I know a lot right now. A lot of stores are going through some issues. I haven't heard, but I've already heard the rain, so it's not been noticeable. I think it might be getting ready to stop. Of course, that could be just because the headset's on, right? I think it might be getting ready to stop, though, because this is becoming live. Don't see it on the sides or on the window now, and that's like, is it because the one under an overpass, or is it getting ready to stop? Roads don't look as wet either. That's what I say. I don't know what. Uh-oh. God, might be. No, I ain't even close to being there. I gotta turn on. Yeah, let's go. Get rid of mention about crew too, because they have a good. I don't know what engine they use for that, but I noticed their buses are very similar to this game's. But yeah, let's go point out is for there, they also have a rain feature, but theirs is really good about the road. Of course, they also have snow. Maybe not realistic in areas, like Miami and stuff. I mean, I guess it could happen. I don't know. Lost their bayou and stuff. Everglades. I don't know if swampy areas what they would get them. But yeah, they got a road. The road. Or is that slow down? I don't want to risk hitting the sides. I've done a lot of damage if it's just local already. Cause I miss drone guns, so I like to send that. Don't get me wrong, it could see me drug container again, but it's gonna be the tractor trailer version. Because that's what the advantage of a similar tractor will be. You switch out the trailers. That's got to stick in that same cab. And there will be a Scania, only because Scania's got the better fuel mileage. I think I got away from after this turn. Come into road. I think I can turn the wiper down. I'm sure to turn the lights out. Yeah, I guess I can. Yeah, when I'm driving in the rain, of course. So I knew that was gonna be. Again, patches it a little bit. Not too much. See, that bus very similar, like I said, to buses on crew too. That's been planned out pretty much all day. Well, I jam into the Spotify, right? Yeah, stuff I can't do on broadcast. Kind of like, you know, like I said about the music on here. I like it. I just don't know if the stuff's copyrighted or not. Because I like, let's say, truck drivers' music. This is bloody. This stuff's got lyrics to it. So it could be copyrighted. I like it. It's a nice addition. Could have been used as the last few months. That's a situation. Should never happen again. Now that I'm the one over it. And then get stupid. You think I knew what I could afford. Phone and internet only, no cable. Ours is not to be, but truthfully, I don't know if I need cable. Pretty much every show I watch is a play on some streaming center or another. So maybe Yellowstone. AEW. And when I say streaming, it has to be streaming like stream stuff for internet for PS4 or something. Or a computer I got. God, I'm pretty much not what I want. I couldn't keep up with. Don't get me wrong, if I had a way to get a PC, a decent PC, which could run, you know, other trucking games, yeah. Definitely would go with that. I don't mean this whole thing, Xbox is got nowhere you can play certain. I guess you could play Steam games on Xbox. You gotta pay like a... the only reason I'm bringing up pay, because it sounds like the only thing you play... I don't give a GeForce. The only version of the trucking sims you play is what the hell you call it? It's the demos. I didn't get if you could play it regular or not. If you brought this game, you use the GeForce, basic GeForce. Or is it like... My thinking also is how, honestly, how curious how it's been running, because this game here, of course, is a port from a computer. We know how performant. I mean, they've had to remove features that were on the PC to get on here, like the signature. That's a really, you know, for the basic systems, I mean, like basic PS4, Xbox, this is really, you know, wanting that power and all. Now, for the Ultimate, you know, like, let's say the PS4, I'm not bringing up the bloody next gen, I'm bringing up, like, the Pro and stuff. You get a little more out of it, but still, it's really pushing it. Now, I know they were, and they had the kits to make it for the PS5, the next gen. I bring up PlayStation because that's what I got. I don't know much about the Xbox. Which ones are last ones? Sorry, it's just not me. You know, I don't do Xbox now. Nothing against them, and I'll be honest, nothing really against Microsoft and them. Per general, I'm not gonna say, hey, yes, it's better. It's just I had a 360. I think it's still got it based on everything but a controller and other stuff. But yeah, but what my old one, it fused with the intercooler. Partly game stuff is at the fault there too. Is they should have really told me, you know, this is not. You buy the, you know, use this as good wood. They never told me. I didn't know. I honestly asked what they recommended at that point. They recommended 360 or the PlayStation 3. A lot of it had to do with the games, which I admit. A couple games at that point weren't on. One still has never been on PlayStation. And that was Saints Row, which I want to play. The original Saints Row, which was never been released as far as I know on PlayStation. I've never seen the original on here. Any of them. And, Mass Effect was another, of course. Also, of course, backwards compatibility, which F360 had. Which was pretty cool because you could play certain games on a light on. There was a lot, don't get me wrong, it does had a pretty cool lineup. I mean, a lot of good games. Don't think I ever played Halo though. I think was there Forza back then? Did it change or a totally different series? What was it called? Project Gotham Racing? Had that. I enjoyed that. Of course, I like, yeah, Gran Turismos. I like them too. Now, for getting back to Bus Simulator, one, I haven't been able to find out yet, so I'm hoping to really learn. Does it have the virtual mirrors or no? Because that's really going to affect how I play that. Also, there's some other features too. Yeah, because it looked like there's a lot of. I know a lot of people have been mentioning or one person really mentioned about the steering and all. Now, some of that might be. I know they have different settings for that on that one, like realistic, simplified, or something like that. I think Praetorian was mentioning that little feature. So watch his stuff too on it. I like watching them because I know they're like a lot like me. May not be as when I first play a game, I may seem a little sloppy, but I get there. I get where it's like Bus Sim. I was playing 18, previous one. Something that here recently. I just got to relearn. Just want to relearn some of the commands and all for it. No big deal. Kind of like the 2K series for wrestling. Cause I got so used to the blade reversal system on 2K20. I still wish they could have implemented it for 2K19. Preferred. Was way better reversal system. I don't know why, it just was. Now there's a good example of a company that gave up on the game. That game, 2K20, is what I know they gave up on it. I had it, I have it. Yeah. I liked a lot of the newer stars that were on there, but the problem I had with it, the thing kept crashing. If you tried to use any, like, there'd be people from AEW, you downloaded up to community or what, or your own creations. If you had too many, game crashed fast. I know that's not a spin-off of Rockfest. It means the game kept crashing. Rockfest. Oh, love the game. Only thing for it is, unless you're really into the playing online part of it, it can get. I don't want to use the word boring because I can't really think it's saying that about it, but yeah, sounds replayability. I guess it was, once you beat it and everything. What else is there to do? If you're not into it, I tried it online. On it, I just like a lot of other bloody online games. People that one very seriously. If I learn what's going on with G2, the road records. So I've always thought some of them really sound like BS. Because how the hell do you create a serial? That's just, I don't know what's going on there. People are hacking the leaderboards. Or planning nothing. I've seen on Crew 2 too on the driver racing. Because there's one time on there. It's such a ridiculous time. I think it's on one of the New York ones. There's no damn way you went that fast. No damn way. If you start watching, there's like hell. I've seen it with my own cars. It's like I ain't even getting out of the gate, and this guy's already at the finish line. There ain't no way. I don't know. My dragsters are top of the line. I think for a camera to get to Magna. God, I'm so laughing enough. Hey, I got a right today. Usually I do the right, then I forget to do the up afterwards. I got it right. So the camera won't auto correct out. That's your own doing after autocorrect. Now, if I try to look right with the right stick, it will. So yeah, how would I? Of course, there's a logo up to Rose though from here. Since I'm headed that way, you know, I might as well double up, right? Like double that shutter. But yeah, it's part of the reason why I don't really want to deal with the logistics part of it. Hey, more drivers. Don't really need it, truthfully. I've said how they could have did it, though. You could have had a reason they need more money. Have to buy more. I wanted it on truck driver, honestly, but do I have enough? But the new map and it pray. I'm gonna get to this in a second on it. This is not like real farm's map expansion. Yeah, we're gonna need money from the new garages, or again, I'll explain the downside to possibly this new map. Pray that ain't exactly what it is, a new map. AKA it's a new starting area. Right. Same mission stuff, this new name. Because that's what Roll Farming did. I don't know if you got the Greninja's Tau one. Same characters as you faced during the regular one. Just different names. You know, it's just an international with bad names or something. It's just been so doing difference. Name change. Same bloody missions. From what I've seen, I haven't got that far next. Bloody thing keeps acting up. Last time I played it, I was in the middle. I grabbed the contract before I stopped playing. I went to the place, got it all set up, and now when I'm there, trying to do the job, I'm not getting registered that I'm doing the bloody job. There's like no, the meter ain't going down or anything. You know, tell me I'm doing the field. I think it's a plow job or something like that, and I'm not getting no credit for doing it. So I don't know what's going on. You know, it's not telling me how much progress I'm making. Just kind of need to know information. And there are issues. There's some issues. They got some issues too. Oh, bloody hell, dude. Truck driver. Bloody hell. Why they fixed theirs? No, one of the issues they were having was when I was offline, I was noticing why I wasn't doing them. Their parking missions, not like they're that damn oppressive to begin with. Yeah, they were crashing. Do them, they crashed. Game will crash. Oh yeah. That's what I stopped doing. It was like, what's the point? It's not like they're really giving me anything. I thought I just were doing them, you know, more for the, like for the skills. Whatever. Once I get this, I gotta run to the bathroom actually now. Can't hold it. Be right back. thought about that because it wasn't that long a rain we had. It's like a shower. Some back. Let me look at something real fast. I might be able to. Yeah, I might be able to get. Yeah, it depends how far it is. I can't remember how far Rostock. At least get, some of it in. Can't remember how far Rostock is from here. It's 600 to 600 to 700. I don't know. That's a pretty good journey. It's like 2 hours. I think about it, like a 2, maybe a little under 2 hour journey. Sticking to the speed limit. I mean, you could, truthfully, outside of town, there's no real reason. Oh, that was what I was going for a bunch of truck driver. I wish they'd get fixed. The place AI speed. Cause I'm gonna kind of go 20, 30 kilometers under the bloody speed limit. Yeah, keep it in. Hopefully, this is something that's on bus somewhere. Be able to use miles per hour because, of course, we're in America. Should have that option. I don't know what was wrong with Praetorian in terms of audio rule, because I noticed their audio was messed up, but this other guy was watching, his wasn't. I don't know. I know they were playing on I think before. They had which interesting, because I know they used to not get the early access stuff. But I know they had early access to that one. I would love to be able to get that. Like Jurassic World or anything. Yeah, hell, I'd love to be playing that right now. So I gotta get. Oh, I should put the brake. Which trailer is it? Looks like it's the food. Now there's an interesting thing about this trailer. No! Oh, I thought detached. Interesting thing. Well, as soon as this rolls off, you'll see what I mean. Oh, I gotta go over to shipping. I don't think I went over to the freight office. The other trailer. I guess they decided they wanted it on the front, huh? Yeah, well, I gotta pick up. I want to pick there's a load here. Going up to Rostock. Chil, but I would have to go there first. My headquarters is over Rostock. Frankfurt. Rostock, there we go. Okay, let me put this, let's pick up. Okay. Anyone else see a sucker trailer? I better get credit for this. I want to try to see on this. See, this side looks like it would be open like that. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I could pull forward. No? Oh! I was wondering this. I think I did. If you catch the trailer. I thought I wondered on that. That explains us so much. And there, not really. Despite them not telling me this. Oh wait, hold on. I guess they are. That's probably good. I guess the both of them. Might be a little less. How far is this? 329, that's really doable. Not too bad. At least then I'll be in roast, so I may not switch everything out. At least I could be over at headquarters so far. Of course, then again, I can always get the new trailer on everything. Switch out this truck on my other truck and my semi. This horse is over it right now driving. Of course, I gotta give it a livery, possibly livery, because the trailer. I needed to sign it. I don't think you can. I'm sure you can, actually. I have a different color for the trailer. And I like to start blue, but, you know, maybe. Bit nice if they would have followed, you know. Yeah, maybe you like it that part to be different, right? Maybe something totally different. So far, they could folks. Like here is a good example of worldwide shipping. How their calves are white, but their trailers are blue. And that really is the only one I could really point out. Because other companies have Brutus is white, all white, and with the blue and all striping, of course. And of course, Mobile Contis are the black trucks. But there's one there actually. Nope, that's Brutus. Oh, white and blue. Sorry. Sorry, Brutus. Might be one over. There's a bus or a truck. I think it is a truck. I just can't tell. It's. Oh, that's another. Going a little bit over. Not sure the camera will pick that up though. Especially because they're probably fluctuate between them. Oh, you know, I'm lucky to be driving straight to begin with. I have sort of gonna happen that I have had very little sleep, guys. Crew 2 was a good example. What was it like? Race I know pretty well. New York, I almost lost. And I haven't been that close, especially in my Bugatti. I haven't been that close to losing ever. At least in a long time. The only times I ever were was like I had to make tweaks to my linearity because it had changed. Kind of like it did on Crew 1. Remember when that change came on Crew 1? Mad like, what is going on? I could barely move. Yeah, it happened on Crew 2 also. That shocked me. It did it to me again. I had to tweak it from what I had it set up. The game for some really one player like Red Dead and GTA Online. You need PS Plus, which I'm able to afford because went to Safeway today, like, okay, I'll just get my card there. It's just for whatever reason, my debit card, unless it is because it is a debit card, does not work for PS Plus. I could buy games, no problem. PlayStation never try to get a card at PS Plus, doesn't work. Sony right now could afford a monthly, you know, subscription. Can't afford like a 3 months. Definitely can't afford a year, whatever it is. Way too much. I like to get it, you know, because I like to have it, because I got certain games that I still haven't downloaded, like Stranded Deep. PlayStation Plus games I like to play. Right. I don't know about Battlefield. Or not Battlefield. Which was Battlefield? Battlegrounds. WWE. I honestly did not care for it. Not much. It's not much of a story one. The bloody. It's more multiplayer per what. It's not into the multiplayer for us. It's like I'm alright. I just know I'm not one. You know, I'm not up there with some of the better people. The people kind of like Crew 2. You know, it's top of the list and all those guys. So I get frustrated. I admit after I was watching some of the trophies that are impossible to get or near impossible. Some are impossible to get now because there's like I think it's like fighting out round 4 because their servers no longer working and there are games that you have to have internet. Then they almost make it impossible again. Something you have to do. Yeah, I feel that way. Something for Crew 2. I can't remember if there's any trophies associated with it. There's something I had a good thing about it with the summit. I remember how what the summit was on 1. As long as you qualified in like platinum, gold, whatever, you stayed there. It's not how it is anymore. Now, not all of us know, how to know all the shortcuts that these guys have put out YouTube stuff or whatever. Showcase. So you don't think, Because there's always the same guys, seems like, in platinum or gold. Always. It's always the same people. It's just so frustrating. Still really working hard. Sometimes, too, I don't understand the point system. It's like, there was one race, I only got like 20,000 points for it. Like, how the hell is that possible? Because, one, I was out in front the whole time, dominated the race. This is... What the hell? Where was this justification for this low score? Man, I was opening up a can on them. How far? And that's in a piece of crap car just got. Didn't care for the car. I didn't care for it at all. I hated it. But this Pagani had... Sorry, I can't pronounce the damn thing. Probably understand what his name, which one it is. But yeah. Where the hell is the justification for the low score? What? I didn't do it within 2 seconds like whoever this guy probably hacked it did. Yeah. I just felt they need a better system. That's all. Because right now I'm in platinum. I know before the end of the week, AK next Wednesday, it'll be either bronze or silver. Be down to bronze or silver. I admit that one race I struggled with that. I think that was last week though. Another race I dominated. I don't think it might have been that race actually. The hypercar versus in the touring car one. Tell you how much I dominated. I lapped the bloody field. That's how much I was dominating that thing. I'd be running in a car, of course I'm running my Bugatti. The fastest car. Not to her, one of my best handling cars. Hard enough to get that, I'm glad to see that sometimes they're giving out crew dress now at all again. Cause I noticed we think we got another Motorflix coming out. Like here next way. Again, I don't usually buy them anymore. It's like, it's just saying it's getting on the point of being deleted from my system. It's alright for a while. New excitement for the game when that first came out, the Motorflix stuff. But that got over that quick. It's just that This is too late, ain't it? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, boy, I'm so sorry. I was really running that speed limit. The only thing that brought that to my attention is the fact I noticed isn't the normal one. Well, let's tell. Don't tell me I'm gonna be on this 2-lane though. Could be. Could be. I'm going at slower speeds. I mean, the trailer could be going wild back there, but I don't. Not much under the speed limit, but you know, enough. Could be. Oh boy, pretty soon I'm going to get off this thing at some point. Yeah, near. Won't be that far or so, though. So. Maybe for the last 100 or so kilometers. Yeah, it's over about to call off what it was. Type of road you'll go down. I mean, I don't do them as often anymore. A lot of that though is just so is the loading screen. Unloading, loading, you know, cause you gotta wait for them all to get loaded and unloaded. Little piggies. Don't get me wrong, I could do it at times though, cause the lovely part about having not just semi, switch the tractor into whatever trailer you want it to be. Biggest advantage of it, right? Over like this. Of course, you could switch this out too. I mean, I could always add tandem. I could add a tandem, or I could switch out. Of course, that would defeat why I would have this. Yeah, you could switch out the back for a tandem or something. But the where's I bring up tandem over draw? What I got right now for the cargo, I don't care for these things trying to reverse them. Honestly, there's too much like it's like the Giga, but smaller versions. Same damn thing. Things ain't meant to go in reverse. The same. Oh, it's a shower. What's someone gurgling like, damn. I have to go make it. I mean, I have to run again. I have to take the dump. I'll be right back. Whoa! I went to put the headset back on my head, and what just happened is I guess I don't know what to touch. I didn't touch the options. I think I touched the touchpad and it released it like that. Screw something, watch your truck roll down the road without you driving. Eh? Autopilot. Auto driver. But there's one bus that you see on it's not DOJ. I have to paint it white. Kill the cops. Engage. There ain't no cops. Disengage. Looks like a mobile contest. Maybe 2 trucks. I can't tell. Kind of grayish too. Grayish or whitish. It might be a brutal worldwide. I thought it's a brutal right behind me. There's 1, 2 back there. To where it is. The cab by itself. I bet I don't like what these for. It's hard to get a drink if you need it. Take one when you need it. It's really... Yeah, with the controller in it. It might be easier to do it with the wheel, because of course you have probably free hands to do it with. Of course you have the pedals. You have those. You have those over on the accelerator, of course. I would love to get one, but that's just the price I can't afford. Not knowing if how that's working right, you know, it would be for like this truck driver roles and bus sims, of course, bus sims. I want to probably use it for like snowrunners. God, I imagine because anyone uses one for snowrunner, honestly. I can imagine a vibration would be force feedback on that to keep you kicked in her butt. Curious, I know, like, let's say Jeff Fabriano, I know he uses well for pretty much everything. That's what I figured interest about game tech. I noticed he's mentioned the last thing I've seen. But I noticed he's also oh wait, no, that was a PC. He's mentioned a lot for Xbox. He used to be PlayStation one. Now it's just like it's more Xbox. So yeah, I noticed that about ATS, ETS. It seems to be only an. I guess because probably because the link you gotta have this Steam link or whatever. That maybe PlayStation just don't allow for that. So no, for me, I would have to have more games than just that to do it. You know, it had to be a reason. So that's like, in fact, I couldn't. Just not if I had to pay for it. Pay for the games is one thing. That's one thing. I was about to do that, but paying for the play, right to play them on a console? No, that's a no. Yeah, you're not really playing them on a console either. You're playing them on that GeForce for the browse. Money thing is, I'd say it'd be in a bug fest. It's like crazy. Bloody hell, if we could, actually, long term, you should be able to buy a Blade computer. Play the same dang thing, but I can play it on a computer. I'll run the time you fake about a year subscription this man. I think like I said it was. See now this is UK prices, so it's more like it's higher here in US. 45. If it was the cheapest, you find that about 12. Huh? I don't have enough for the computer. Why the hell would I be using GeForce? Right? Money's problem. We used to have PCs, but they got pricey. It seemed like every year, every couple of years, it seemed like I had to get a damn new one. For some reason, this damn thing stopped working or whatever. And the reason I knew it started working, so I have a he's related to my sister-in-law. Knows about him, he works on them. He couldn't even get the play things to work right. He tried. This is an issue. Seems like every time they update Windows or whatever, it's gonna happen. Probably is a conspiracy. Yeah, conspiracy. Money grubbing fools. Of course, Microsoft would want you to keep buying them then. Bill don't make money unless you buy all the time. Kidding. Sort of. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing with me. I'll stick with console. Thank you very much. Play games meant for console. Thank you very much. And why? One, I've not got the capability to do that. That means. Even if I did, I would rather focus on the games that they produce, right? For instance, I like to focus on these type of games, indie games. I wouldn't bust something. I don't know if I consider that. I think it's more AAA by now, right? Than indie. I think he'd start off more indie. Hoping it's like the last season because I really don't want to pull off yet. Hoping to be on the main road before I have to pull in for my rest. Got 2.5 hours. Think I'm okay. I'm praying I am, and watch it bite me in the backside. I still haven't been able to see on that. I think I've had a near perfect delivery too. I wish I would have been able to test it on that one. No, yeah, because that one it was like I think I've had some on that other container one, the semi one, that were 0 to 1. Maybe 1% damage, so that would have been an easy one to tell. Like, do you take a bonus penalty for the card? If you do not, why does it mention there's a penalty? I mean, I don't get that. You don't take a penalty. I know in life, I'm sure you're taking a penalty. I'm sure you're taking hits on your license right there. I've probably also keyed into the, the popo, and they're probably gonna come pull your ass over at some point. I might watch some of them. I don't think I watch all this stuff yet. Squirrels. I'll do it. Yeah, let's. I think it's easier to sleep to this stuff on this. Tonight I really need to get to sleep. So I get too much involved in Gordon Perkins and stuff. The man really funny about. They are funny as hell. Oh, some stuff they say may not always be something I like, but yeah, they are funny as hell. I like watching the wrestling. That's what I try to do too. Make it entertaining. I was going to do it tonight, but it's like, man, I'm really tired. I don't want to try to concentrate on this move, that move. I did get the entrance set up for the teams that's going to be possibly involved in this next show. NXT's tag team qualifiers, because there's 3 of them over 2, so wanted to get them in. A little different system for their qualifiers, and of course I got to finish a couple of matches from Raw, because I can't get up. Someone has to be the first pay-per-view, and it's Raw. I think Not a lot, just enough, you know, going down the road here. I'm on 55. 55 is about, to me, this is a pretty decent speed to go on for this road type. Again, now I'm down to 2 hours, so I'm praying. I don't want to try to look, so I can't tell anyone how far that would be. You know, I'm trying to figure out how far in kilometers it is to this road and how far it is to. It's got to be within close to 2 hours there. I was, yeah, can't pull over as far as I know over there on the side. Well, I don't got the clearance because there's a little post right there, like that, right there. Now there's a co-op. What's the next co-op already rose stuff? There's a co-op. Different story entirely. If I could go up in there and sleep. Need be. Rest, should say. Rest, sleep, same thing. Gotta get his rest. Again, if this system ain't in American trucks, they need to put it in. This helps prevent the situation of double logbooks, people driving past their driving times. They really need to get it in all trucks. To just be a system that, especially if it works, the tachometer, that, I know truckers might be hating what I'm saying, but sadly, too many do it, and there's a reason that's in play. I was afraid I was getting off the road there when I seen the bank dipping. But yeah, you know, because it's a safety thing, right? It's the reason you're not supposed to go past that drive time. I remember, God, I can't remember his name though. ISO truckers. One of them got busted for it. Not that. I don't want to say he's sort of goof off it. He seems that way. He worked there with Polar, with people. He started off with Polar Bears Company, not Polar, but Polar Bears Group. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, he started off with Polar Bears Group. Of course, they got tired of it. So he was turning off trucks on the railroad. Might have been why, too. Cause yeah, you know, I think they take a lot of, you know, guys that do it take a lot of nodos or other type of stuff, like even narcotics, to stay awake. It's very dangerous. It's what leads to a lot of accidents with truckers. Instead of going past that drive, there's a reason that it exists. That length to drive to rest. I get they're trying to make their money too, but it's gotta be a safety thing. What time is it? Say 1900. I don't even know anything. It's a little dark for here. I don't think we're that far from the motorway though. Let's see. Does it look like it's coming up? Oh, if I, good hell. If I go right, that's that easy thing right there. Is there one north? I don't see one right away. I think I'll go right first. I think I go that way, go down there. Either I'll have to come back this way, or I'll have to go over to that one, go up there, and bam, like that. But at least it would be an option. So I don't think I'm going to make it to one on the motorway. Honestly, I don't. I'll be lucky to make that one. Yeah, I gotta turn the light up. Might not be needed, but I do it because my eyes get piss poor after a certain, you know. No, since I try it would probably be. Oh no, I never drove so in my life. I just never got around to it. I can get there on my feet. I can walk. I can't use public transportation. But I will skip a huge few industries, you know, trucking's one of them, helping us keep our nations running. Of course, gotta think about another way too, our farmers. So, you know, they haven't been able to take any days off. They're really needed. Now, I know there is shortage. I've heard out at Dollar Tree. So, like their cola, you know, they get the Diet Shastas, and they were saying, hey, no Diet Shasta, no Shasta. I mean, and I don't think they're out completely right now. All of them, not just the Diet, but all of them. It's like Safeway. I got their signature selective that Dollar Tree don't today. Safeway also didn't have them. That's what they're going on. Oh, it went yellow right as I was pulling forward. This should be... Wait. No, I want to stay on the road. This is that place. I want to do this. GPS is going to hate me, but it's what it is. I don't mind driving back this stretch if I have to, but... No, just go take me down to the other one. Okay, that works, because I'm going to be pulling into that. Means I'm closing in on that fuel station. Which I want to stop at to get the rest. I need it, and I guess I can speed up to 50s again. Man, almost. Watch when I get over on the road. Oh, could have stopped there. But I know I could also be let that stretch there. South of, between Frankfurt and Stuttgart. Long, I mean, there's one, or Cologne and Stuttgart, one of them. Long stretch of road that's no stops. It's just such a long stretch. You're driving up. I mean, you may get a city for there, but you're not getting it. You know, you want to avoid the city driving. Good luck. You need to stop because they're nowhere in advance. Gotta see the stop coming on. So yeah, I'll probably be taking it down to the other. I'm gonna while I'm here. Well, you don't really need to though. I'm switching trucks out. Cause my other truck will guarantee be empty. Despite him having a full tank and despite having a full tank and never even went anywhere but in the city. Actually, he hasn't even done that. Actually, talked about he did take it over to headquarters for me. But that shouldn't have emptied out the tank. Right? So I'll keep that light on because I think these are already dead. Looks like it's about 7-ish in the morning. So let's get the engine up. Change and accept. I remember that feature when it first came out. Oh Lord. Yeah, I think it was game 2. I'm pretty sure it was. In fact, I know it was. Oh. But he was showcasing that you had to enter it, exit it, enter, exit to do everything. He didn't. In fact, he was in this broadcast. I seen he didn't have to do that. I was trying to bring it up to him. He gets tested. I'm gonna tell you, it's like that in your own place, stuff. And then, of course, when I had the game, I was asking him, hey, it worked. It may not been working as a 10. I guess it was supposed to not work or something. This is not, or like it is now. You know, that's, I understand it. I have to get over. Sorry. Well, there's light and shades at the same time, so it don't really matter what lane you're in. Just don't want to be fighting you guys. Someone brought, I think it's page 29, it's a bus something along. The lines just don't measure up or something on the road. I'm curious on that. I was seeing someone they mentioned, I'm curious on that, because I noticed it too. It's like, it's just like a chaotic mess at times, the way the lines are, from what I've seen on the other videos. But yeah, just trying to bring it up. Yeah, it wasn't, but it did work, or it went away. What I said properly, I used the word properly, because it's like, you didn't have to go in and out. You just enter it, things change, you go change, and then act, and then you had to exit. After you did that, you had to hit exit for it to actually engage. But other than that, it was working. You know, you don't have to. I think he did it because he went to. He had a thing he speculated about it. It doesn't work. It's like whatever. I don't know. I'm trying to just, don't want to sound like a tool or something. Like, hey, I'm picking. Not really. No. It's just. This is attitude about. I guess it would set me off on it. It's got a lot of bus from 21. No payback. No, he does wonder. Well, I think I've pegged the boys through. So, yeah, you guys might want to stay tuned for that stream. I'll go invite them along. Revenge. The dispenser code. Honestly, I really just better do the voiceover. Like, that's what I've been trying to do when I was off. Perfect my, what's to do in every game? Like, wasn't recording videos for every game. It was like 2K20, 19, what the hell am I saying? Wasn't 2K21. I didn't even mention that, piece of crap. And Sims, especially Sims. I was really having fun with my Sims. Of course, some of that stuff wouldn't have been stuff I would ever did online when I was broadcasting, because the language, she got a little out of hand. my little toddlers, they had the potty mouth, so. Especially one. We all were afraid of that toddler. We don't want to go into the room because of that toddler. He was known to hit and bite. I'm not kidding, that kid's whim. But he had a whim, I forget which one it was. Hit or bite his mother. Tell you how bad that little brat was. Also, another time, it was same name. Different version, but same-ish. Except he told me, okay, I'm trying to get him to use the potties. Trying to get him trained, we're up to level 2. He's getting them up to level 2, they could go on their own. And he told me, no, the noise was on his little thoughts or whatever it is, the little things that on his bottom. Tell you if they're happy, all that stuff, all their stuff. No, not gonna do it no matter what. I noticed his attitude. Sure, son, when mommy came over. Yes, okay. It's messed up part. We both exhausted. And over I went to play that so much though. I kind of not today. That's what happened. My knees just come. I think I would have got too maybe depressed. Of course, went to miscarriage, and this wasn't the day for it. Granted, I could have played the Lost Arrow maybe, but still, I know kids and stuff. Couldn't run into them no matter what. Yeah, Lost Arrow, that's been a special one. I didn't realize how much Admiral Wreckage had to it until I picked up a lot to play on. No wonder. So I thought it was pretty much just making a lot of a ship on it. What was that wrong? Underneath this shit, there's a lot of stuff. Not great, but it's perfect for what I needed it for. I just need to add a few more beds and stuff. Places to sleep. Truthfully, all I needed was. I think I did that too. Removed the regular for the bunks. May not be that great, may not be that comfortable, but at least it fits the thing. I just wish I also have some tents so I could sleep outside too. I just would have thought to add a hammock. You know, unless it is in the newer packs. Yeah, a hammock. All you need is trees. Or you just put trees and with a hammock between them. This is a way to sleep. May not be the most fun, not everyone knows how to do it, but yeah, I kind of know how to just sit on one. I bet I got flipping around. See it all the time though if you watch Big Brother, they're always out there on one. There's a 2 or 3 on it too. I want to say yeah. I also want to have some fun with like a Hell's Kitchen series. Or even Hell's Kitchen, as you can find that people are still on them. Yeah. Let's go put one dish on the, whoever cooked it was going to get a tongue lashing from Ramsay. Well, that didn't work too well because the people survived it. Actually, it was a series I was testing something to see if I could do it. I know I'm at 62. I haven't paid attention. I'm on the main road, I guess. Yeah, it's trying to kill him. One of them. It was good versus evil. Actually, one was good, one was evil. It was truly good versus evil. Now, first I tried spells. Through both spellcasters. I kept figuring. First you get that and send in that, one where you set the guy on fire. They win. They live. The other dies. I learned that don't kill him. Puffer fish. Made poorly. Went to a restaurant. Okay, they didn't die. Both ordered. Well, one ordered than the other. Didn't die. Okay, neither one has cooking skill. Go home. They both cooked. We each took turns cooking and eating. Didn't die. Like you say, a party it could lead to this. I'd prove this. They're not true. They even had a crappy stove, so the odds should be increased. So finally, it was like, okay, it's your turn, dude. If it's good, it's turn to, spin the chamber and playing roulette there. Yeah. So what did he have to do? And then, bloody hell, it did something wrong. Believe it or not, it was cold, so like, here you go, going outside naked. Sure enough, he died. And, well, whatever bloody, I don't know if I chose it or she did it. Plead Grim Reaper to bring him back to life. And despite how crappy a relationship it was, I guess because he was evil, I don't know, my word. Yep, he's back to life. Okay, try it again. With her, didn't work. Well, next time, people are thinking, oh, I'll fix it. Nope. Finally, he died. Man, it took a long time. Yeah, I was just trying to find out, can you leave the urn on another property? Because I wanted to see if I could set up a graveyard. Because I don't like, I know someone, I'm not going to say name, put it at the home. So I've seen that too. Cemetery at the home with the Sims, your Sims. I don't know, I feel a little morbid, but some maybe not. I mean, Ronnie, one of my big characters who may know they've watched my channel. Yeah, I did it on her. It was a little different with her though. I did it also trying to bring back the dead for Ghost Family. I've never been able to get that bloody trophy just by trying. They just never seem to show up, back up. And the one time they did, started doing it, Couldn't get out of the bloody house. That's the whole purpose of gonna return it. Yeah, we're tested it, by the way. As you see, I'm under. You start at 9 hours and I'm at 7:20, so I definitely did not have enough time to wait for another one. But yeah, you know, that's the only times I would. I don't. It's. Although it's so creepy to have a cemetery at your house. I know it's like a memorial garden type thing too, but yeah, like why does this happen at a cemetery? Everyone, like especially thinking, because once your Sims start moving out, move on, you know, have their own families and all, start making them always go to the main house. They could go there, right? Also, one other like a church, only because I know you have two places where weddings. One would be a church for church weddings, so like church porting, because like of course I consider myself Christian. Might not be as Christian as someone else. Actually, I don't want to say much. I just know someone is a little too extreme with it. It's the type that some people don't want to be. Go to church, that type. Of course, that shocked me watching Connors in Darlene. Yeah, Darlene, the biggest atheist I know. Yeah, that was an interesting episode. But man, did Mark change or what? He looks way. I didn't even realize it was him at first. So much different looking. But yeah, I was, you know, having fun with it. So go do that, of course. I've also thought, because I think it wouldn't be such a bad home. The only thing that's kept me from doing it is I know the Knights of the Hedge meet there. It's turned a Von Haunted estate into a home. It would make a nice home. You know, that would make it nice. But it's also good for weddings. As long as you open up, get rid of, you know, where you also have your reception room there, right? You can do a lot of that there. The only problem with the wedding I've always struggled with, it's not so much, I guess if you have them grouped up or in a club, it's easier. It's getting on to frickin' view the ceremony. Also, if you go have an outdoor venue, if you have seasons, keep in mind, you'll want to have any electronics undercover, that way they don't short out. Including, as I found out, wind turbines. Oh yeah. Already. Oh play hell, I'm already about to get off. I think it's oh yeah, I'm gonna this would have been the closest one too. This would be the closest one from it, the next easy. Be along this road coming up. That's how long. Been about 2 hours since I stopped. So definitely didn't have enough time. So I'll probably pick up the trailer tonight, but not leave any loads unless I have to just per se, because you know I'm gonna have to pick up tonight. Get them in the next. At least have the tractor and the trailer ready to go. Fill it up if I need to fill it up. God, filling I will, and again, despite very little driving by the bloody AI. Making my employee. Of course, he might have been. What the? Oh, that was a light. I'm sorry. I thought that was a server. My bad. You're right. I did. Thought it was this next place. Again, very tired. Yeah, that really was my bad. I really thought it was this, and it's like I know there ain't no lights at these. So I'm like, oh, I put this going on, right? So play up. Feel bad. Feel very bad. That ain't me. I don't showcase doing that, man. There's an author around on me. I'd really like to be immersed. The driving experience. why I try not to break through. I have done it at times, testing the speed camera. Last time I knew, you had to be about 10 over for it to catch you. They're not very many. And they're only at the, near the edges of the city. Some are somewhat little more. It depends on the size of the city. Hamburg would probably be a good example. Probably have them. No Berlin, I think, does. So that's the point I'm making. What I didn't like, when I found out, is with these containers, there's only so many cities you go to. You never go to Munich, you never go to Stuttgart, you never go to Berlin, because they don't have a worldwide shipping on them. I like the variety. Don't get me wrong, if somebody made, hey, let's go back into that little container. This should be going left, turn left. Only thing I don't know is if I can't remember if I tested or not yet. As if I don't know what the yelling's about, good lord. But I have a little ache or pain. So let's use that for a little. Sorry about that. Oh bloody hell. Should knew it would be roast though. Yeah, they're still in the game. The blast green roast. I don't know how I feel about those things. How dare they still have those green roast? I'm kidding. Sorta. I really don't like them. They're really nice for. It's pea green, baby puke green, whatever you want to call them. I don't know. I noticed there really are important cities too. I wonder that. Yeah, I wonder if it's something to do with the seawater. Why they're like that. I don't know. They just. Oh god, they're an eyesore. I can't stand the sight of them. Honestly. Now this is something I do like when they added it. I remember when they added that. That was right before the Rampage. That was the day gameplay went ballistic on the sport game. I mean, I was watching with someone, that stream with someone that I'd never seen one of his streams. And she looked at me like, "You can watch this?" Because he may hit the language. Oh Lord. Yeah, I'm just faking when I do. I try to make my that's what I always hear when I hear. If it's, especially if it's picking up on a mic. Any type of I've slipped once in a while, but not like that. Yeah, because I'll try to make it for everyone. You know, if you don't, I feel you gotta have a viewer discretion warning on blog, right? Because you know, kids don't need to be hearing this. Don't RP this. You know, if it's got the discretion, I know, okay, expect that. With him, I do know that, but someone else may not. Maybe not familiar. I know to expect on this stuff. Again, I only watch, even though it's weird, because the game I thought he would have been covering a lot of it, I haven't seen much coverage. It's about some 21. It was like, how come? He's known being pretty reliable. I'm thinking, again, of course, the one thing I found is also not a PS4. That's why I watched Praetorian, because I know they got a PlayStation. It's like, okay, I know they have a PlayStation. I could get a PlayStation review of it, because the only thing I could find is like pretty much the PC. Busting around. I want to know how the game works. On my you know, and they even had a PS5. Lucky, I don't know. I haven't found one. Now, I avoid Amazon because I know Amazon, you may find them, but man, you'll pay a jacked up price for them. There's a lot of people that got, you know, brought. There are these people that, you know, they did it with the PS4. When it first came out, I remember there was wanted so many at first. I remember when it first came out, they were charging pretty high rates. I did it when PS3 came out, I remember that too. They brought... Actually, there was a sad story involved in that. Really? Sacramento area. I would live down there. But yeah, people will buy them out and then sell them on these online markets at a jacked up rate. The best as they can then do that because they got the means to do it, and that's how they're, of course, doing it. They're screwing people over in hell. And a law firm will screw you over in hell. Yeah, anyway, what happened at Sacramento Spring? I think it was a PS3, it might have been an Xbox 360. It was one of them. It was a Christmas gift from his parents. He was so excited. Opened the box, and it was full of phone books. He brought it out of game. They brought it out of GameStop, by the way. I don't know, was this their display model? What had happened? I can't remember all that, but pretty sad. They actually went to a legit place. Yeah, that's what happened. Because I know people are like, I know every time a new console comes out, they have some issues, you know, finding new ones. But I've never seen us buy, at least within the first few months. It gets better, you know, and you start able to find them. But yeah, my thing is, I've also remembered this. That's what makes me wary of ever buying one, right? I mean, especially right now, 'cause games are going through being released in piss poor conditions. This was sadly one of the great examples right here. Cyberpunk 2077 is another one. Some of the conditions they were released in. I'm aware to buy a new console right now. This is what status it would be in. Right? Because I know there's a bad track record with the first ones. Like, I know this is free. I remember there was the bulky version and then there was the slim one. And the bulky one had a bad issue that developed. It was in later games. I wanted to play them. But that's one to play. I remember my friend, he thought he had got the Scarface, I think it was. He thought there was an issue with the game. He really thought it was the game. I did too. He's like, oh, this game ain't play. Like WWE, some other games. It was like games after a certain year want to play. Games before that would, so it was obviously a console problem. We both went through it, right? Well, yeah. He's like, told me don't buy it. I did get Scarface. Hell, I loved it. Of course, I had a slim one too. I could play it. I learned my lesson. Actually, GameStop down in Sacramento. My normal one I went to, they were willing to trade, but they didn't really at the time. I wish I would have hadn't opened the game. They were willing to. They didn't realize there was a sale when I brought that version, so it did affect it. They had asked me, did I have what version I had? Oh, it's probably because that version. Yeah, I got that. I don't know why I bothered looking. I don't know what they are shipping. Should be able to just do this front one, maybe. Okay, I definitely gotta run back to the bathroom again. I'll be right back. Must stop. Getting ready to stop. back. So I want to put on my menu. I think I could do. So I want the other truck to be there until I get over there and buy it. It ain't that far from here. So now I gotta run run to the other side of the truck. You say I have no problem getting to the side. The moment I do that, I got hey, I ain't bounce it. Seems to be where there's a load on there. It does. I already killed this bloody thing. Yeah, I said a lot in my description about this. My favorite game. This is what bothered me. I haven't had to hold it like this, right? To keep it like that. That's what kind of I like mine right there. I like it higher, but how much I could do? I ain't worried about it. It's like I'm getting used to it now, so it's just a little different where I prefer my camera. And I know there is a feature on computer. I truthfully never want that. What's it called? Eye tracking. I don't know if I could get used to it. I mean, I look around, like my cat comes in the room, I look over toward him. I don't want my play camera to like, oh, all of a sudden it's looking to the right because I'm looking at my cat, right? Or someone enters the room, I do the same thing, right? Or I look out the window, same thing. I don't want my. It's a brief moment. I don't want my. Yeah, that's no farther than was, is it? Right up here. So I guess we'll have to slide with that. Road horse. Take him out. Once I get in the truck, I think I see the truck already. So that up there about it looks like a sign, that blackish looking shape. It should be a bluish, but from here it looks blackish. Truck. Looks like our cab, right? Up there. To the side over there, about where that is should be at. Don't you bloody come forward. Oh, that's definitely oh, that's just a sign. Horse. Where's my truck? Oh, you're still in, you jackass. Didn't I tell you to get out? What are you, hard of hearing? Oh, he might be out by the road. Might be, but no. That's this one. Where the hell is my truck? A fire this boy. It's a worldwide shipping. It's still got a horse in it. That's not that far down the road. What fucking this boy what for? No, it's not, but this is down the road. Let's go. That's Road-PS4. In my garage. Go sell on eBay. Make a fortune. Yeah, if I had a PS5, I'd be like a really plan to play on PS4 standard still. Yeah. Okay, I gotta get this stuff. Bloody hell! Wish would have fought to do this song. Cause I gotta go pick up a bloody trailer. That means I gotta drop the trailer off at headquarters. Truck services, which is on the other road over, I believe. Possibly go have an empty tank. Who the hell am I kidding? Of course I'm allowed an empty tank. Of course, you know, he's supposed to go out and see this girl and all. You know how old horses, man. Lady killer. I don't know. I better stick to the, yeah, that's right. I forgot. I had to bring it over to here. Because they had me, this truck was at the bloody place, and they threw me another truck when I got out of this truck. That makes sense. Makes any sense to you, by the way. You're better than me, because I don't think it makes sense to me. It made sense to me when it happened to me, but it did. Yeah, I went to get out of this truck. I was ready to pick up my containers. And I was throwing out the one that was at headquarters. For some reason, it was on the side. Pray it's not still on the side. Fortunately, he also has a little bit of a drinking problem. Takes a lot of the hooch. It's a bad tendency to drink the hooch. No, probably gonna be smart with this truck and put it on. He'll be put in this truck. Yeah, I think I see the truck. So I don't want that trailer. Might just wind up selling it. But I really want to check something, so I don't want to sell it. That's the whole purpose. Okay, let's get out of this. Oh, I should be. Now, I know why I love that truck. It's a pretty decent. Next to full tank or pretty damn near it. Of course. We know what I gotta do. Let me first do this. I gotta reset the truck. Why? To get the bloody ass. That's right, to get the bloody ass sat nav in it. Pre-echo drawbar container. Yeah, I gotta reset because that issue with the sat nav. Holy crap! It's got the right phone. But I know I gotta get out because. See how easy that is? With this truck? It was anybody on this one. Sorry? Oh. Didn't really want to do that again. That's cool. Light off for now. Oh. Actually, that don't bother me actually as much as you think it will. Why? Cause I don't need you. That is man. It's in my box. Is that my normal? Yes, it is. Free ad. Container trip. That's what I had. Okay. wanted to take it to somewhere Trivlish. Okay, I went back to vehicles. Oh, my trailer. Can you customize the trailer? Oh yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. Okay. So I gotta. I wish it was at headquarters, but I ain't go freak out about it. It's not. You know what I mean? So again, we're really gonna just be picking it up. Way to showcase. I'm glad it was to showcase how easy it is to get rid of that trailer. Guess I did detach it. I'd say I'm used to when you reset the trailer won't be attached. Now the fan. So if you notice with the sat nav, all of a sudden I gotta go 0 kilometers per hour. So that's just now the speed limit. I'm not gonna be going very fast. I'm not gonna be getting there pretty quick or pretty swift. I mean, ain't never gonna get there. Yeah, it's just one of those things happens. Sure, next time I'm in, it'll be a problem. Hopefully, though, don't put me in a negative. I guess I could try to put, but don't mean I have to pick one up. Pick up one load and see. I guess I could do pet shop and see. As long as I don't show the negative, I'm not having an issue. It shows negative. Negative and a negative is a positive. So about where that sign was, that's about where my headquarters is, so that's good to know. Won't remember it, but it's good to know. Yeah, shifting gets easier with the cab. Gotta get used to these turns though. I think how I'm gonna do it is I'm going I know there's the buses to start in. Much as I want to start, you know, like a Sataro, I would probably start, man. The only reason I ain't mentioned such trail I could play well. Those long ones, first getting used to really steering and stuff, I would not want to be stuck on one though. One thing I don't understand with Sataro K, I don't recall there being 60 below standing position. I don't buy that. This is like a lot. I mean, I've been on national holidays. I've had a lot of people on them, but I don't think there's been no 60 standing. That seems like a lot to me. Oh yeah, Father Illinois, he's one. If you want to see an American bus, he actually drives one on the sandbox. I don't know. I don't know if I would do that, bro. I'd like to experience stuff in game rather than the campaign. It's just and it may just be me. So I don't want to do it. I can't make me look at it. It's a box. I gotta do this a certain way, so prepare for that. Try this. This thing goes. Oh bloody hell! Don't tell me it's doing it on this too. Trying to autocorrect. That no, hell no. That's an issue. So is it? that is. Do it the way I just did. That's why you see me doing that turn. So I can find that pin. It's hard to detach, though. I'm not. Okay, let's pick up a load. That's how we check this. Pet shop. Sure. Oh yeah, I could go to play. I haven't been to Cone in forever. So, there. Just stick to that for now. Oh, if I do that, I'm gonna make a mistake. Too. Everything's going out brutal, pretty much. So we don't want nothing else going to Cone. Again, it's not about the, this is tested. Yeah, it's there. At least there's 2. For now, I'll stop at the 1. But at least it's not negative. Oh yeah, we'll get as much as I can on this blood, baby. That'd be next time. I just want to really check that. So we'll go pick up the one from Pet Shop and stay there, just in case I want to pick more up for tomorrow. Because the Brew's like right down the street from me. Oh, I made a mistake there. Right. Feel bad. So I know this is what you guys were playing. Tractor trailer. And personally, that's what I hope to bring. Like I said, I may at some point go cattle as well. As long as I can keep the same cab, that won't be an issue. That's again why I don't try to do the logistic, because I know they do give you a negative rating a lot of times. You switch trucks. I got lucky that hasn't happened. Of course, this is a new trailer too. So. But let's say it was the other way around. I switched it the other way around. Probably showing negative. I don't know if they've ever fixed it, so if they had never fixed it, then it's always going to be an issue. So apparently, man, it's just truck driver over here to fix one of their problems. I did the little map thing. It wasn't that game breaking, so I get why it wasn't that big a priority. It was just a sign was mech. It was the wrong way. I didn't know if they knew about it. It might have been me that they found out for it too. Yeah, cause I don't know if they even knew about it. It's so easy not to notice. It took me I've noticed it since day one, but then again, because it messed me up. Then again, they haven't even noticed, they haven't even noticed the hazards don't make noise. Tells you, I know someone pointed that out on one of his Martin's live streams. Kind of want to watch some squirrels in here. No, I'll tell you, that's been, I would say that is always something I've noticed. If you want to judge, try, and I know when this was on PC, yeah, I don't know he plays PC. Yeah, never seen, I don't even know, I think Northern Alex played it. I know he plays a lot of them too, but yeah, if that scroll never did it, told me a lot. I know Fabiano, Jeff Fabiano, he did early play of it. Now, game of course has changed a lot since then. I mean, they got better. It's got the, from what I understand, PC, it's got to really made it way better. Then again, it's like PC. I get it. I mean, if I had PC, I don't think I'd ever. Again, most people would take a lot of crap for doing it, but he was doing it for constant. But I was always skeptical with it because it was like, oh, I think you're building it up too much, and that may pay it. And it always was going at is the game hasn't came out on console. How it runs on PC is not gonna be. It's gonna be one thing, ain't it? Because different. I mean, it's way more they could do on PC and could do on consoles. This is how it is. Yeah, and yeah, of course he he no longer puts stuff out for this. He quit after. Thanks to the patch that added all that stuff, like the I know he did criticize their AI, but at the time I don't think he realized what was being fixed. He didn't play some updates. So at that time there was an issue with traffic revenue from the bat. That was one of those changes they made. Also they, you know, intuitive in cities, they're responding to, you know, more. But there's also an issue with the game crashing bug, which of course he didn't know about. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff they fixed. Now at the time they had to remove some features, but they've since added it. At the time I think they removed like the trucks in the parking lots, vehicles in the parking lot, and the trucks and stuff at the truck stops, plus the pedestrians. Again, stuff's been re-added. Now, the one thing he pointed out, I have not noticed, so I really can't verify or deny on this, is they lowered resolution on like trees and rock. I haven't noticed it on this thing. So I mean, when he was broadcasting, he would say, oh, take him at his word, because he ain't gonna just. I forget how he worded. I need to go change my resolution. That's for bloody truck on the road. No, you don't. Because I was like, I'm skeptical of believing him because it's. I haven't noticed it. And I play. Then yeah, I'm on the same. You know, I've actually think, but this TV may be actually. I've had a few TVs too. There's a difference too. One I know is 1080. Was the one I was using before, which was in my room. Now, as I was having to take them back and forth, so we don't have a TV out here. But since I was off, my brother, who this is their one Aries he uses, so it's his TV. He found one down the street for free, and all I really needed, I can say it's had a little damage to the screen, but it's not that bad. So I don't know what it brought, you know, what it's displayed. They don't look bad. I don't think it's as crisp as mine was. I don't know why I did that. You know, that 1080p I was mentioning, I don't think it's that crisp, as that. I gotta watch that. I hit to jump that curve so much. You could do it in a box truck. But I've learned a lot redriving a box truck. I learned a lot how to do this. It made it so much easier to remember. Actually, I think I did do this with the box truck, so. I just can't tell as straight as I get out. That's pretty straight. I had to adjust a little bit, but it's pretty straight. Look at this disc in the tail. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. Morgan Hollich. That's what I named one company. I can't remember. I know you can see it, but it's hard to see on that. We got the dog food. Gotta open these toy stocks. No, it's doors. Still need that WD-40 for him. Yeah, I hope this is not an issue here, because I've seen it just now. When I did this, it seems like it wants to try to autocorrect your way you're leaning out now, too. It's not a good thing. Shouldn't be changing my view here at all. I'll go straight. See right there. As long as I get that green, that's wrong. Okay, that will do it. Because again, I don't want to be parked up there because I want to get another one. So mash the like button. Subscribe. Leave comments. I guess I would love to see 100 or more likes on this if you could. Thank you. I wanted to just turn this delay thing off. Anyway, till then, good luck and good trucking, everyone.